Yeah.
That means I'm a good wife. Yeah.
We're discussing why I don't have as many gray hairs as my brothers. That's because I'm younger at heart. Yeah.
No house payment, no car payment.
It's 5,000 calories, you do know that, right?
No, because I substituted almond milk.
Those don't have calories?
Less, a lot less. Not as much fat either.
4,500 calories. This one has like 3 calories.
You're right.
All right, take care of. Was that breakfast or lunch?
For us?
Breakfast / lunch. All right, decided to get out of the house and do some kind of physical activity. And I figure, why not go into the wilderness? So I came up here, but was gonna try and capture the sunset, and I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, I had to get that sky. Yeah, this lens is awesome. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's a little house right there. How does my eye look? Does my eye look any better? All right, let's get started. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about 2 lenses. The main lens that I use for shooting my vlog, if you're familiar with my vlogs, you know that it's a super wide angle lens, is this guy right here. It's a 7-14 Lumix lens. It's pretty much the perfect lens, except for the fact that it's very slow. It's an f4. And as soon as it gets dark, then you can't shoot with it because the image is too noisy, and just the camera, the GH4, is not sensitive enough to make good use of the light that an f4 lens can give you. But other than that, this lens is pretty cool. It's pretty light, it's pretty small, it's kind of plasticky, but it's pretty much survived my abuse. And I don't know if you know me, if you see me shoot, you know that I don't baby my equipment. I usually just use it, and I'm a bit rough with my equipment. I don't really abuse it, but I don't baby it either. So this one in particular, the front lens element, it's all scratched up, it's burnt, it's got a bunch of like imperfections here from one time that I was shooting and sparks were flying. Little did I know that they were actually burning the glass element of my lens. I didn't find out till later. But anyways, this lens actually still works. Even though it has imperfections in the lens and the front element, it still works. They're only visible when there's direct sunlight hitting the front element. I use this almost 90% of the time when I'm doing the vlog. So for this NASCAR shoot, I wanted to test a new lens that I didn't know existed until, well, a few days ago. It is the Olympus 7-14. Look at this beauty. It's amazing. So it's basically the same lens, except it's way bigger because this one is a f2.8, which means it's faster, which means is that I'm going to be able to shoot in darker conditions. It also means that I could shoot like astral time lapses easier with this guy. So I really would love to try that, except that I have to return it tomorrow because I only rented it for 6 days. Okay, so what are the benefits to having this lens? Obviously, it's faster. It doesn't have imperfections in the front lens element, of course, and so it is just, it gives you a different image. I'm going to show some samples between the 2 lenses. These are pictures that I took earlier today that I was going to haircut.
I'm only
has shallower depth of field because it has larger aperture. It gives your pictures a different look that I tend to enjoy. Now the drawbacks to this obviously is the size. Look at this guy. You know, having the micro four thirds camera has allowed me to have two bodies and two full sets of lenses in a backpack. So this is a huge difference here. This weighs a lot more. This is 10.7 ounces versus this is 1 pound, 0.3 ounces. So 1 pound plus 3 ounces. It's a heavy lens. The price is also a big difference. This one is currently selling for about $800. This one is selling for about $1,200 at B&H and Amazon. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You'd have to ask yourself. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it for me. It's the ability to shoot at night or in darker spaces or have cleaner images. It's obviously something that I want, but I don't know if I want it at any cost. This lens is only $400 more than this one. But I think the bigger size and the weight difference might be a thing that be too hard for me to justify. At least for the way that I shoot video. If I were to buy this lens, this would live 90% of the time on my camera. And so it would mean that I would be carrying a camera that's heavier and more expensive 90% of the time. So what's the verdict? Is this lens worth it or not? If you were gonna buy one for the first time, if you didn't have either one of these and you didn't shoot vlogs like me, I'd say this lens would be worth it. It would be worth the extra money and the extra size and the extra weight to get the ability to shoot in darker conditions and to get that shallower depth of field. So I'd say go for it. If you're like me, you shoot vlogs and you're carrying the camera all day, I think the extra weight and the size of this lens makes it not worth it for just, you know, for that kind of shooting condition. So if you already own this one, I'd say it's probably not worth to buy this one. And so in my case, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stick with this one eventually when this one dies, or purchase a replacement for this one. So now I'm gonna shoot more video examples of the two just in my backyard with my dogs. Maybe some slow motion stuff. Play the video. And of course for vlogging, this is the Olympus 2.87 to 14 2.8. Yeah, see, this is a lot lighter and it's about the same field of view. So if you're gonna do vlogging during the day, I guess it's not gonna make that much of a difference. Only if you're trying to do stuff at night. So there you go. I hope this footage sample helps you decide which lens to buy in the Micro Four Thirds for your GH4. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to follow me on social media. See you guys tomorrow.